Hey everybody, I'm Amy.
I'm Dan.
We're the Hustle Couple coming at you today with a What Sold on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari again.
That's right. What is it, this second day in a row?
Yeah.
With sales on all three platforms?
It's exciting.
It is.
We have some really good sales, so stay tuned.
We sure do. For those of you that are new to our channel, welcome.
Hi.
Hey, we're full-time resellers based in Dallas, Texas.
We come at you every day with shipping videos showing you what's selling for us and how we pack it up for eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari.
That's right.
And we are as transparent as we can possibly be.
We try. Yeah, that's
We
for
do
sure.
a little chit-chat. So if you're working along with us, that's how we like it. Get some listing done.
Yep.
Put us on in the background. If you need to look, don't worry.
She'll let you know.
I'll be like, hey, stop what you're doing. Look up here. If it's a bolo. And we do have, I think, 2, maybe 3 bolos in this video.
We do have a couple.
That I would love for you to stop and watch and look and listen, and I will let you know.
All right.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's do it.
We have one on Mercari and one on Poshmark, but both are fantastic sales.
Yes, they are. Let's start with the Poshmark.
Okay, that is...
$61.85.
It's not in here. Oh, it packed really small.
Yep.
Okay.
I think it's in the flat rate. Yes.
So, as we go through this, I'll be chatting you up, answering your YouTube questions. If you have questions, and leave them in the comments. We don't always respond to them in the comments, but we respond to them in the videos.
Do you want me to take this out so you can show it?
No. All right.
Okay, because I just barely got it to fit.
Yeah, this is an Eileen Fisher reversible raincoat.
Yes.
We just got a big haul of plus-size clothing. I know a couple of you asked in the questions about it, and I'm going to tell you more about it during this video. How we found it, what we did, cost of goods, and all of that stuff. This was one of those things. We have listed 96 of those items in the past 4 days.
What?
Which is super impressive for us, and 7 of them are of the 13 sales we're packing up today. So if we hadn't listed, 7 of those items would not have sold, and we would be packing up, 6 items.
Yeah.
That's not as good. Wait, 7.
What?
We sold 7. We have 13 going out today. Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
So, listing good stuff is part of the equation. I don't want to be that person, but it's true.
It helps for sure.
Listing good stuff, and good is subjective,
Yep.
but in this case, things that are desirable in... Here's the thing about plus size, okay? I've been thinking about it a lot.
Okay, what's the thing?
As someone who is not plus size, I'm an itty bitty size, like a size 12 of a kid. I'm thinking about why plus size sells more, okay? And why it's easier for us to sell. Is it easier? Because we don't really have a lot of plus size. Because normally when we go to the thrift stores, I'm in the extra small section, Dan's in the men's medium section, so that our store is reflective of our shopping practices.
Sure.
There's not a lot out there in plus size that's cute. True.
You've been saying that for a while, though.
There's not a lot of options, which is horrific,
Yeah.
okay? Yeah. Trust me. I know. Same thing with petite clothes. They're all frumpy. And so when you do get your hands on some cute stuff, it sells. I'm not sure that it's just plus size that sells. I'm not sure of that. I haven't sold enough to make that determination. Mm-hmm. But I know that cute plus size sells. If it looks like boho, or if it's like super minimalist, or if it's just like stylish in any sort of kind of way, people are clamoring for clothes that fit them that look good.
That's true.
This coat was awesome. It was reversible. It was Eileen Fisher, a great brand. It was a size 3X, and I listed it at $250. I was like, I'm gonna go high with this. I couldn't really find comps in plus size. I didn't know what the demand or the supply was. So someone sent an offer on Poshmark of $125. Okay, then I counted at 200, and they came back at 130. And this is the ding, ding, ding moment of reselling that took us 4 years to learn. If someone comes back like $5 more than what it was their original offer, it might be and probably is what it's worth. Okay, stop thinking, oh, they're lowballing me. They only came up $5. Because what happened was...
That's what I used to think.
I used to think that too.
Yep.
And we would lose sales over it.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, maybe it is worth 130. So I went digging. And this coat, in a different colorway, but brand new, is on Gilt and all those kind of like, what do you call those, like lower price sites?
Yeah. Clearance site kind of.
Brand new for $170.
Oh, okay.
In a different colorway, but same coat.
There you go.
So 130 versus, I'm like, that's a good offer.
Pretty good. Yeah.
The person was not the enemy. The person is great. They're offering me $130 for something I paid $4 for.
Yeah.
That's a great offer, and that's what we sold it for on Posh. Obviously, there's 20% fees, but that's the lesson I'm hoping that I'm getting across is the offer might be good. You really need to go digging. Assume the best in people. I know it's hard because you do. I got a $5 offer on a $35 New Tags bra today. I know.
Yeah.
That's not what that's worth. So it's not all the time, but with these higher priced items, I find that people come in pretty fair. The haul that we did is not all higher priced items. In fact, most of it is what the internet loves to call bread and butter.
Sure. Yeah.
Meaning items that you can flip quickly for around $20 profit. That's what I think that means. You?
Yeah.
And so as we go, I'll be telling you more about the haul, and the next piece was not from that haul. The next piece sold on Mercari, and it's a St. John piece that sold on Mercari.
Yes.
I always thought Mercari was like yard sale stuff.
Guess not.
Guess not. This, let me take my paper over here.
Yeah, you take it.
This is a St. John caviar. Caviar is the shade of black. So St. John came out with a new shade of black, which is like the blackest black you've ever seen. It's actually black. So if you get a St. John, something that you think is black, and you put it up next to caviar, it's not black. It looks blue, but it's black. You see what I'm saying? You didn't even show him. Lord, this man is on a rush. We are just not even in a rush today. We only got 13 seconds. Yeah, I want to show him the what you say? Paillettes.
Paillettes.
These are these flat sequency things that St. John is known for in other brands. Look how
term.
shiny it is.
Yeah, there you go.
It's really beautiful. I want you to see it because it sold for $60 bucks.
It is the shiniest.
It's like a disco ball.
Yep, and here we'll show you the label too. There you go.
$60. So what you have to do...
What do I have to do?
Is put that in front of your face. I think the camera loves your face. It's going to focus on your face every time. That's why I don't have a problem because I'm so short. It's like in front of my face every time. Anywho, $60. We did get that at an estate sale where we picked up a bunch of St. John. The cost of goods was a little higher on that.
Yeah, it was... Where'd it go? I'll just put it over here. $768. $786 or something like that.
Yeah, not too bad, but $60 for a knit top is pretty good. I think a lot of our sparkly stuff is going to start selling right now for holiday parties, hopefully. If you got sparkly stuff in that death pile, go get it. List it right now while you're doing nothing watching us. Go get yourself something sparkly and list it.
Do it.
I'm trying to help y'all out. Everybody's like, I need help with my death pile. I'm trying to motivate you.
All right.
Well, hopefully you're motivated because 7 of the things we listed sold overnight.
No, right?
So good.
I think that might be a new record for us.
Yeah. Some of it's basics. So what happened was we go to a lot of estate sales, and we have a contact, and we had told this person that we're always looking for plus size clothes. We always are. And she called us. It was great. She's like, I got a bunch of plus size. Come get what you want. So we went. We got 100 pieces at $4 a piece. We got what we wanted. We got all soft surroundings, Eileen Fisher, J. Jill, all of this stuff that looked like Johnny was. That's what we were going for because there was a lot of boho pieces. And for $4, we're like, great.
It's
then
like
we got
thrift prices.
It was thrift prices.
Yeah.
And we thought we like hit the jackpot. Then she called on Sunday and she's like, do you want to come back? And we're like, what? Are you kidding me? She's like, I have so much left. They did an estate sale and nobody bought anything. So we went back and got 7 IKEA bags full, and she charged us $100. Basically, she was charging us just to, like, get it out of there. She just didn't want it. This does not happen often, okay? This is not a normal situation. I think this estate sale she had said something that had been pushed, and the advertisement went out late, and there was just a lot of comedy of errors on her company's part. And anyway, we're like, sure. So when we got it home, because she charged hundreds of dollars, we didn't count the pieces. But then we got it home, we hung it all up, and we counted it, and we had 218 pieces that we got for $100. So it's 46 cents a piece. After the $4 stuff, we listed all at the top of the pile. Yeah. So we put in our records $4 for those pieces, and they're nicer pieces, like the Eileen Fisher coat and some of these pieces that you're going to see that sold, embroidered, beautiful pieces. Then the rest of it were like J. Jill Love linen shirts and
just basic, like
pants and pull-on pants and jeans and that kind of a thing. The stuff that we didn't want to pay $4 for, but I'll pay 46 cents for it all day long. So it was kind of a 2 for haul situation, which has never happened to us before. But when you put enough feelers out into the universe, one day, hopefully something comes knocking back. I mean, we go to estate sales, we go to yard sales, we give our information to like strangers all the time. We're like, please call us. Finally, someone called us. So there you go. All right, ready for the bundle?
I'm ready.
We have an eBay bundle going to the DFW area. What you can do, that's where we live. That's what you can do is send someone an invoice after they buy a lot of things. You send them an invoice and then you can charge them one shipping price. Since it is in our area, we're going to put it in a regional box, and that costs the buyer $8.11 instead of $27, which was what it was all adding up to. So I think that's good because you can get more, you know, people to buy more things at once.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to be really careful. All the numbers are
really close together. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
6188. Here we go.
Okay.
This is an example of one of the more, it's embroidered, one of those tops we paid $4 for.
You want to show it?
Sure. Yeah. Soft surroundings. There's a lot of really beautiful soft surroundings pieces, but our thrift stores mark them up so high. The one thrift store that we love to go to marks it up like to $20. Look how beautiful that is. I think that could pass for Johnny Was similar, nice. You know? It's all hand, I don't know if it's hand embroidered, but this is all embroidery. Yep. Really pretty top. Okay, so that was the first one. And she sent an offer for $30. And I was holding off. I think I had this listed at $50, but then the offers kept coming. And if someone wants to buy more than one thing, I'm more than willing to be flexible on price, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So sometimes when the offers come in, I'm a little too eager and I just need to like sit back and wait because either somebody else will come in and buy it for higher or they'll add more and make a bundle. And that's what happened this time. Okay, so this next piece was also in the $4 haul. It is not embroidered, but it is gorgeous. It's a gauze, meaning it's really, really thin and it's like a button-down shirt that's blue and white striped. It's got this nautical, total coastal grandma vibes. I did not put that, but I should have. So the title for that was Soft Surroundings Plus Size 3X Blue Nautical Stripe Button-Down Shirt Capri Blouse.
Just leave it in here.
Yeah. And then 2 pairs of pants sold that we listed last night. This is 6202. I'm just going to like double check.
Yeah.
Soft Surroundings, size 2X, super stretch, skinny jean, large pull-on ankle pant denim. And all of these items, these 4 items, sold for $30 each.
Sweet.
Right. And then the last pair is 6,200. Yeah, we gotta just make this work.
We're doing good. We're doing
make
good.
It work. Soft Surroundings plus size 2X Superla pull-on straight leg pants, elastic indigo. And that was for $30. So total, I think she ended up paying, well, I guess it would be like $128.11. She paid $8.11 for shipping, which we're really happy with. Our cost of goods on all of that was less than $10 because 2 of them we got for 46 cents each and the other 2 we got for $4 each. And here's the kicker about if this happens to you. It's happened to us once before. And we didn't check the condition. And the lady was like, before she was like, you can pay $400 and take everything that's left. Only if you take everything. So we ended up with a lot of trash, things that we didn't want to sell. And we donated that stuff. And then we also ended up with stuff with a lot of spots on it. Actually, all the pants that we bought were 2 different lengths of legs. So we had to pay to get those altered. So the only reason we took this contact up on their offer is because when we were there the first day before the estate sale or where it was open, the stuff was in really good shape. I mean, lots of it had tags on it and lots of it was from the dry cleaner. There's these clues, you know. I'm just talking while Dan's shoving this box together. You guys, are you watching him do this? This is masterful.
I had to let all of the air out of all of the bags to make it work.
Yes. Shipping hack. Hot tip. Hey, hype man.
Hot tip.
You can't do 2 things at one time.
It was late. Very, very late.
So make sure if the opportunity arises for you that you look over the items really, really well and you know what you're getting yourself into. Because even if we paid 46 cents an item, if half of it was trash, your cost of goods skyrockets, right? So you gotta make sure you can actually list the stuff. And you have to make sure the stuff is actually sellable. Because listing things, everybody says list more, but if you're listing things that won't sell,
they won't sell.
You're doing yourself you are spinning your wheels in the mud. You're just like getting deeper and deeper and deeper and entrenching yourself, working for nothing. So the first thing we did when we got there, when she was like, please take all this crap, we started with our phones. I started looking up J. Jill pull-on pants and seeing if they were selling. And I think there was like 2,100 listed and 1,800 sold. And I was like, okay, they're not selling for a ton, but they're selling for enough room to make profit on them. And that's what we care about.
Okay, what's next?
I'm just trying to chat up the people today.
Yeah,
I'm doing a learning episode. Today's episode is brought to you by the letter sell-through rate, regional A. Okay. Another soft surroundings, also going to Texas, huh?
Okay.
6168. This is gorgeous. Okay, so the title is Soft Surroundings Plus Size 3X Talani Top, Large Black Red Tunic Aztec Southwestern. I just packed in those keywords.
Yeah, you did.
It sold for $35, and if you look on the tag on the bottom inside of Soft Surroundings, there's a style number. And that style number will often bring up a name and a stock photo. So it's really quick to list.
Okay.
Isn't this gorgeous?
Isn't that nice?
I love this top. So we made a decision when we first started listing these a couple days ago that we were going to sell quick and fast. So when offers are coming in, sometimes we're countering if they're really low, but most of the time we're like, okay. Because again, this one we had $4 into. Not surprising, the $4 stuff is selling first, right? Because that's the stuff we picked first. The more valuable of the pieces. Also, it's been listed a couple more days, so maybe that has something to do with it.
I'm sure it does, yeah.
But we've been doing this for 4 years. We know what's desirable for the most part, right? So we picked the top tier stuff. If we were paying, for us, like $4 is our average cost of goods for the year. So that's thrift prices for us.
Yeah, it's like the max per piece.
It's the max, right? We were like, whoa. So we had 100 pieces in the car, and we're like, well, we could definitely make money on this, but it didn't feel as good as when we had 46-cent pieces in the car, you know what I'm saying? All right. The next piece is another strategy that we have, not estate sailing or connected in any sort of way. 6 ounces. We talk about it a lot on our channel, and it's buying raincoats and trench coats on Dollar Day. So this is $41.53.
That's the big boy.
We don't buy much on Dollar Day. We used to. But we realized that that stuff had been at the thrift store for 4 weeks minimum. And you know how many resellers go through a thrift store? So the odds of you finding something that's worth anything on Dollar Day is very low. But we have found out that the reselling community doesn't really check 2 places in the thrift store. And that's the coats and the suit coats, suit jackets, sport coats. So we always go to the menswear and the raincoats. We have found that trench coats, if they have the belt, no matter what the brand is, particularly if they have the belt and or the lining and or the hood, will sell between $30 and $70. It doesn't matter what the brand is.
Oh, come on, man.
So this, if you need assistance, use the scissors. Yeah.
Here,
Oh,
cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. So this, I'm gonna sit down, y'all. I'm just like having a day. Is it okay if I sit here? Okay, I'm just got my foot up on this table. Okay. Let me tell you what this is.
Tell me about the
It's
trench coat.
really hot. It's like 80 degrees here today.
It's kind of warm, yeah.
London Fog.
Of
See,
course.
most resellers wouldn't even look it up. London Fog men's trench coat, microfiber, removable liner, olive green, size 38 short. And this sold for $37.50. It's going to Virginia, just so you know, Dan.
Yep.
And plus $12.99 shipping. We paid $1 for it. I'm like, every day, all day, I would do that. And basically what we do, I mean, if you want to trench coat, come to our store because I'm about to tell you what we do. We basically take any fair offer that comes in because we only paid $1 for it. And these kind of raincoats and trench coats are pretty much non-seasonal. They sell all year for us. And they're just really nice sales. Every once in a while we'll get one and it's great. So if you want to participate in Dollar Day without wrecking your metrics, I think that's a pretty safe way.
Pretty solid advice, I think. Okay, I already looked. This thing is huge, so I'm just gonna put it back into this box, and this is only $14. So we'll eat $1 on the shipping.
Okay, sir.
What do you think? So, or do you want to weigh it and compare?
I mean, I always want to, because UPS is so cheap. You didn't think about that, did you?
Well,
UPS on big stuff is so cheap.
It's paid for expedited.
Mm-hmm.
So, and to Virginia, that's kind of a gamble with UPS ground.
Yeah, you're right. What's that one?
So a medium flat rate is 14. This is a 1092, which, let's here, write these down.
Okay, write it down.
12.3, 2.9, 13.7. 3 pounds, 3 ounces.
Everyone's screaming at you to try Priority Cubic. I know they are.
What's the
12.3, 2.9, 13.7.
Oh, 11.97.
Ooh! Everyone's screaming to try Priority Cubic. I can hear them at home. He won't do it. But still, the person paid $12.99, so we got it under. And the boxes were almost the same size. Very rarely, and I mean like if you're shipping bricks is the only time, a flat rate is actually cheaper. We haven't used a flat rate box in a minute.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
There's so many boxes that are almost equal size and are cheaper. So unless you're shipping cinder blocks, bricks, or sterling.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah. All right.
All right, the next thing to sell is something out of a junk bag. And I actually just listed this because of Rebel. If you don't watch Rebel's channel and you like plush and toys.
Oh my god, I was totally hearing her head in my voice when I was pulling this out of the garage.
She's the Rebel reseller. Go check out her channel. She's an expert in toys. Anyway, I would have never picked this up. It's from Walmart. But anyway, it was in a junk bag. It was in a junk bag. It's a pig.
It's a pig. It's from Walmart, yep.
It's a very bright pig. I don't know why it's... Lord, camera, hello. Look at this pig.
Now.
Hello. Okay. It does say Walmart on the tag. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, there's a hair. That's my hair. Don't worry. It sold for $15, and it was in a junk bag, and I had it, and somebody wanted it. So it says Walmart MTY International Pink Pig Soft Fuzzy Plush Stuffed Animal Bunny Bow. Why does it say bunny bow? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is there bunnies on the bow? Something about bunnies. Anyway, it sold for $15 plus shipping. Okay. Love it.
4 ounces. Next
is something we get at the bins a lot. Porque we live in Dallas, and there are 2 airports here that are hubs. One is the hub of Southwest, and one is the hub of American Airlines. So we find flight attendant clothing in our bins all the time. New tags flight attendant clothing, particularly for, we found a Qantas, Southwest, American. This is an American Airlines size 2 regular uniform pencil skirt gray, and it sold for $17.95 plus $4.99 shipping. And this is the second one we sold. We got 2 at the time. It's a solid seller every single time. I don't know, they must charge extra for their airline uniforms or something. I always just figure, you know, if you're a flight attendant, you need extras.
Oh man, right?
Like, what if you get stranded?
Who wants to do laundry all the time?
Right! So, anyway, they sell.
10.
Not for a ton, but, like, for the bins, I'm happy to flip that.
Yeah, right?
Okay, the next is a brand that is so hit or miss for us.
Oh, for real.
But I think we got this at the bins. Yes, this was a bins find.
Sweet.
Escada Sport, size 38, US 8, nautical stripe tank crop top, navy blue shimmer. Don't let me start singing Taylor right now. It's shimmery. See, I told you the shiny stuff is selling.
Yeah, right? It's got the buttons up there. Nice.
It's real cute. This is, what am I doing? This is going international as well.
Is it?
What? We got 2 Canadas in a row.
Nice.
Yeah. This sold for $34 plus a boatload of shipping to Canada. I think it was probably $18 for the buyer, which is cheaper than global shipping, to be honest. But yeah, 34 bucks.
Awesome.
The classic has got it as well. Yeah, bubbles.
I gotcha.
We do eBay International Standard on things that are 2 pounds and below. And then if it's over 2 pounds, we do the global shipping program, which I know is changing, but we will still be in that whatever it ends up being. They have not transferred us over yet. We're still GSP in.
Hey. 7.
All right, here's the bolo.
Uh-oh,
Stop what
bolo.
you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Look up. It's going to Canada.
Is it this guy?
Yeah.
Look at the little guy.
Oh my god,
Hello.
he's so cute. I got him at the I got him at the thrift while Dan was checking out.
Yep.
I was like hyper about it. I couldn't find any comps, but I just had such a good feeling about it.
You
Like
did.
someone definitely had this as a kid.
Oh.
Baby gun.
Baby gun. Come on, there it is.
Yes, you block your face. You have to like, do it sideways and block both of our faces. So this is called, wait for it, Vintage Baby Gun Bear Rainbow Bright Bear Bright Tan Red Overalls Plush 15 inches long. So here's what I do when I get plush like this. And I did find out what it was called, but like whoever had this as a kid doesn't know what it's called for the most part.
Right.
With the exception of something like a heart-to-heart bear like I used to have and we sell a lot of. I knew it was called the heart-to-heart bear because it had a brand name. But this baby gun, like come on, right? So I try to describe it with words that I would look up if I was trying to remember how to find this as a gift for somebody. So I was like, okay, he was bare, he was long, he had red overalls, like rattle, you know, all the things you can remember. Anyway, that's what I do. It sold for 80 bucks.
Nice.
So
Love it.
exciting. We paid 69 cents for it. Yes. That's the best.
That is the best.
So yeah, and it's going to Canada as well. So they probably paid $18 in shipping for this. But Lord knows what they would have paid for GSP. I can't even imagine. Okay, so the last thing to sell was another piece from our haul. This was a $4 piece, but then we got more of these. There were like a box of athleisure hiding, so we got more of these for less. But this is Pure Jill, J. Jill, women's plus size 4X black velvet velour zip front jacket top new. I took a really low offer on this. I'm not really sure why. I think because it was like 10 minutes after listing. Sometimes I do that, and it sparks the algorithm. In my opinion, it does. Like, oh, this person is currently
Super
listing
fast
very good
conversion.
stuff,
Yeah.
right? So I sold it for $26.01 plus shipping. I mean, it's not a low offer. I think I probably got it 30. I could have gotten 35 if I had waited.
12 ounces for the gun.
But I'm just thinking that it probably sold, you know, so fast that then all these other things are selling now too, because we did sell more than these 7 pieces. They just haven't paid yet. We've been selling a lot of it, which is. I'm hopeful that that strategy worked. I don't know. What's $4 between friends, you know?
Right. Going in a padded flat rate.
All right. All right. So while Dan is printing the labels, I wanted to give a quick welcome to Amy's Corner. We're going to talk about income because there was some chatter on our Facebook group. If you're not involved in our Facebook group, come on over. It's a really good place to learn. We've got some really, really good experts in there about income and sharing income and how many active listings you need to be a full-time income, all of the things about income. And as always, do what you want to. but we share our income on here. Because it's a teaching channel, we think you don't really learn anything if you're not getting all the facts. And, oh, the fact was, the haul total was $500 for 318 pieces. Have we ever gotten a deal like that? No, never in our lives.
I need the dimensions of the Escada, please.
Oh, it's in one of these. It is 10.5 by 9. And at the end of every video, if you're subscribed, you will see how we're doing for the day that day, how much profit we made, which is the key, and how much we've made for the year. I normally show you. We're not impressed with our numbers. They're not exactly where we want them to be.
I need the dimensions of that boxy charm also, please.
But 9 by 7. You need the 3.5. Me trying to figure out how to do that was crazy. Anyway, I just want you to be a little weary if you're following advice from people that aren't showing you their numbers. Some people don't want to show your numbers, and that's fine. But if you don't know how much the cost of goods were or how much actual profit is bringing in, they could be giving you advice that's not so helpful. So if your numbers are not improving after watching YouTube videos, ask yourself why. And then particularly look at YouTubers who talk about their year over year. Like, are they getting better than they were the year before? Because as you're watching them, you should be getting better too. And I've seen some things in our group where people are making some ill-informed choices. You know what I mean? And we all do it. But we need to learn from them and get better. And so we also show you our mistakes. Dang it.
Absolutely, we make mistakes.
Okay, I gotta get real close to the camera. Sorry, guys. Oh, let me get an IKEA bag in here.
All right, you ready? First up is the bundle in the Regional A.
That's heavy.
I know.
Oh, that's great. Because Regional A's flat rate up to 15 pounds. Pack it, baby.
Yeah, man.
That person got a good deal.
Yes.
Love that.
All right, next up is Soft Surroundings 6168 in a regular poly.
Oh, it's hiding right here. I'm all nervous. You got me nervous.
Alright, London Fog Trench Coat in the 1092. Thank you. The Walmart Pig. American Airlines skirt. The J. Jill Velour in the padded flat rate.
This is Soft Surrounding. I hope we have that right.
The listing says pure Jill.
Yeah, maybe you just did a two
Yeah,
around.
probably just. Okay, and then we have the two internationals. The first one is the Escada Sport.
Two shiny things. I'm gonna go through our deck pile for shiny things actually.
And the Baby Gun. I think there's a label on the bottom there. Yeah.
Oh, this one's a cool looking label.
Yeah, the Canadian one with the customs info or customs declaration right on there.
Okay.
The international ones, the standard international ones, don't show up on the scan form. Just FYI.
Alright, so you want me to put them with the Poshmarks?
Yeah, so I gotta scan those separately.
So Dan prints out a scan form that he takes to the post office, and then we put, I'm trying to find a bag for these. We put the eBay, the Poshmark and the Mercaris in a different bag because he self-scans those at the machine.
All right, I'm going to run all this stuff to the post office, and then we'll be back to talk about those awesome profit numbers.
I hope they're awesome.
Come here, picnic. Oh, that's a good girl. Stretch it out. Really? Where's your brother? I gotta go to the post office. What? Really? I gotta go. I'll be back. Okay, bye. Oh, look at this girl. Oh, he's so sweet. Jeremy, what are you doing? See something? Oh! Alright, he's on the hunt. We'll be back. Jeremy. Yep, he's busy. Hello.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm still, I'll walk you through it.
Yeah, let me see what you're doing over here.
So this is the Vendu sold form. So this is the American Airlines skirt, and then it gives you your profit right here, $13.35.
Okay.
So we'll go through a couple of these since I have a couple more left to do.
Sweet, sounds good.
So soft surroundings, I'm just gonna type it in here. Come on. Soft surrounding. Oh, it's not. J. Jill. J. Jill. J. Jill. Velour. 6148. Yep. So I go into the listing and then I go to eBay and I mark it as sold. And this sold for $35, which is the all-in price. They paid. Remember, they paid like $26 or something plus $8.99 shipping.
Right.
The cost of goods for that was $4. The fees were $4.50 from eBay. We did not promote any of these new things, and the shipping was $8.30 for that padded flat rate. $18.20 is what we made on that.
Sweet.
So here's the Canadian. So the Escada Sport only costs $12 to ship. This is to Canada, remember. So we're gonna go to mark as sold. So the total price the buyer paid was $52. Our cost of goods was 49 cents. The marketplace fees that eBay charges was $5.62, and the shipping was $12. So we made $33.89 on that guy.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah. Okay, the baby, that shipping will get adjusted once it actually, I'll show you in a second. Baby gunned. And, oh, and we got a really cool message I want to share with you.
True. Yes, we did.
Okay, so the baby gunned is, we had it listed for $100. It sold for $98 all in. The cost of goods was60 cents. And the marketplace fees were $11.90, and the shipping was $18 for that guy. $67.50 profit.
Okay.
And we have two on another. So St. John Caviar sold on Mercari. St. John Caviar. It's this top. And so I'm going to go to Mercari, mark it as sold, and then the others delist. I wish you could see that. You can't. So it sold for $60. Cost of goods was $7.86. Marketplace fees are $8.24, and shipping is $0 because the buyer paid $43.90.
Nice.
And then the Eileen Fisher coat, which seemed to be a lowball offer but was not. Here it is. Eileen Fisher, active. Maybe it's Eileen Fisher. There it is. Sold on Poshmark for $130. Cost of goods was $4. $27.72 because we offered discount shipping, and 0, yeah, Poshmark. Okay, $98.28 on that.
Nice, almost a cool hunch.
So what I want to show you is our numbers for today. We go here to analytics. We're just going to go to today.
Yeah, man.
$635 in sales and $434 in profit. This is what happens when you can get your cost of goods low. We had such low cost of goods from the estate sale, but then also from the bins. A lot of our stuff sold from the bins. The $1 Day raincoat. So soon, see how much closer this gap gets when you lower your cost of goods?
For sure.
So great. Average sales price was $48.89. Remember, this includes shipping on eBay, so it is inflated a bit. Normally about $8 inflated, but still an ASP of $40.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'll take that all day, all the time. Now let's look at our month to date. We try to make $200 a day profit. And we are doing that. Doing the work.
Yeah, we are.
Right? We should be at $1,200 and we're at $1,600.
Sweet. Let's just keep that going.
Look, we're up 97% from the first week of November last month.
Oh, that's amazing.
Year to date, here we go.
Uh-oh.
$65.85 in total profit.
That's pretty sweet.
$112 in sales. We really wanted to get to 100 this year in profit. It's not going to happen, but we're making good progress compared to last year. We're blowing last year out of the water.
Oh, that's for sure.
Okay, wait. I want to read you this.
Yeah, read it. This was left as feedback also, which was amazing.
It just happened. So we got this message. It says, "Dear Dan, thank you so much. I appreciate the kangaroo." This was the kangaroo we sold last week, the one that was like when you like shook it. "I lost mine back in 2013 after getting back from Afghanistan. I had this stuffy my whole life. I had no clue what the names were or where to get it. So when I found out that you had it, I was really excited. Thank you so much. Respectfully, Camille." So that's exactly what I was just talking about. Describing the plush in such a way that someone who's lost it can find it.
Yeah.
I literally was just talking about that, and that came in right as we ended the video. So I'm super happy. Go back through your plush listings if your plush isn't moving, especially if you have vintage, and maybe try to tweak them a little bit with less formal wording and more like Google searchy wording.
Great advice.
Hot tip!
Hot tip! Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you, and we will see you on the other channel, which is linked in the description down below. And we'll be live listing on eBay 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.